Hey everyone, I'm Robert Stacek, and I'm the writer-director and one of the producers of The Last Beat, a film inspired by Jim Morrison's final days in Paris. This is a fictional film where we want to get deep into the mind and explore the psychology of who Morrison might have been at the end of his life. Clearly there's so much poetry in his lyrics and his music, but he's still just this rock star to most people. We want to tell a story that can really look at Jim Morrison as this amazing visionary poet he was from the start. This is what excites us the most about this project. And we felt that by fictionalizing, we could tell a richer, more original and lyrical story that in fact might even get closer to what might have happened, and certainly be more true to Morrison's own work and legacy as a writer, rather than follow unreliable accounts and faded memories of those final days in Paris in 1971. In the end, the heart of The Last Beat is really the broken, tragic love story between our two main characters, Jay and Valerie. It's this exploration of their bittersweet, wild, passionate, and erotic love from which everything else in the film really revolves. Shawn Andrews will be playing Jay Douglas, our fictional version of Morrison, with Cameron Richardson as Valerie, inspired by Pamela Corson, Morrison's longtime girlfriend. So then, what brings us here to Indiegogo and crowdfunding? Well, we're here because like a lot of other indie films, it's been difficult to raise the funds to make a film that doesn't fit into any specific genre, and in many ways doesn't fit into the studio system mentality. I've really been committed to creating films with a different or alternative perspective that push the conventions a bit, because those are the films I feel can really get to the heart of the human experience and the human condition. My first film, After the Flood, which actually starred Shawn Andrews, who's of course playing Jay in The Last Beat, was given the Best Director Award at the 2002 Rhode Island International Film Festival. My second film, White of Winter, was an official selection to the 2003 Sundance Film Festival. My most recent film, Godspeed, received a special jury award for exceptional artistic achievement at the 2009 Cinevegas Film Festival. All of these films were made for very small budgets, but I feel they look and sound like much bigger films. That's why we also feel we can deliver The Last Beat on a similar budget scale. So that brings us to our current goal of $100,000 for this project. It's not enough to make the whole film, but it's absolutely the shot in the arm we need. But as with my other films, we know how to stretch every dollar and retain the best quality possible. And with The Last Beat, we really want to prove that to you guys with the first 9 minutes of the film, which we're really excited to reveal right now along with the launch of this campaign. This scene was financed by our own funds, including all the film's current pre-production, and we'll continue to put in funds when we can, including into this very campaign. We're making this film no matter what, brick by brick, scene by scene if need be. Of course, one of the best things about crowdfunding is the perks. We've worked really hard to create some unique and cool perks which I think you're really gonna love. Everything from exclusive production updates, postcards from Paris, where a different member of the cast or crew sends you an actual postcard from a set in France with a brief production update, soundtrack downloads of songs we've already recorded for the film, streaming the film simultaneously with our festival premiere, an opportunity to appear in the film in a key scene in Paris, producer credits, and one of my personal favorites, Blaze the Grooves, where we actually get to record a song with our band, The Riders, that may be included in the film or soundtrack. You know, sharing is the best form of currency on the internet, so we totally understand if you can't contribute at this time, but sharing the opening scene, the link to this campaign, our Facebook page, or any of our content can really help us meet and even exceed our goal. I really want to encourage all of you to watch this opening scene, which is, if you're on the page right below me, it may not be what you expected, and I think that's a good thing. I'm so happy to put a face to this project, but in the end, I think this scene says it all. We really do hope you'll come along with us on this journey and join the beat, and we thank you so much for your time and support.
I can't wait until our last embrace.